Hey y'all, so I know I've kind of been absent the last few weeks. Things got really crazy. I went up to Indiana, did a bunch of stuff like that. So I figured, because I haven't been on in a while, I figured I deserved to bless yourselves with this wonderful face. So today I brought with me the one, the only, DollFaceKelly.
Hi everyone!
So, as you know, I'm starting a series called Talking About Blank with DollFaceKelly. So,
Hey,
what are we talking about today?
what are we talking about?
We have a really funny story to tell you guys.
Good times, man.
And it all surrounds around a few guys in my musical theater class.
It was great.
Now, I posted a video about them a few months ago, and I had to take it down for reasons. But
I'll tell you guys what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about foreigners. I've actually been to Europe, so I can tell you guys fun stories. I was 8. Just ignore her in the background. But I went there when I was 8 years old. It was nice. I got to go to Amsterdam. I actually love Europe. It's beautiful and everything. And now that I'm an adult, I realize why everybody was so happy in Amsterdam. And there was always food places around. Oh no, everybody was high. Everybody was high. But I actually have my shoes from Amsterdam. I'm gonna leave you with the one, the only. Insert name here. You're supposed to say your name.
Snowcade.
Snowcade.
It's my channel. They already know who I am.
I forgot your YouTube name.
Oh my god.
I'll be right back. Oh my god, I almost fell.
So, to keep you guys up on what's going on with that, Kelly came in yesterday to my musical theater class at the end of the day. And she ended up, last video she was on, I had some tips from some of the foreigners at my school that they really thought she was cute. Now, obviously, have you seen her? She is obviously adorable.
I'm not wearing makeup right now. I'm back.
She's still adorable. She's way hotter than me, so.
Oh, shush. So, yesterday, I went back to school to say hello to a few teachers. And I went into her musical theater class.
Yeah, which is funny.
I knew a few people, so I was like, hey, hey. And then I looked to the corner, and there are literally 4 to 5 foreign boys just staring at me.
They all were just...
Not even trying to exaggerate, she's gonna be me. Just try to pretend you're talking to a teacher.
She's not kidding. This is what they were doing.
And I just look over at Caitlin and I whisper, did they forget how to blink? I felt flattered.
We're standing in the back of the room now. This is 5 minutes after. She walks over and I walk over, I give her a hug. And she's standing right in front of the row in front of them because they sit, my friend sits here and they sit behind them. So she's talking to our other friend, Ashton, who was on my anime video.
Hey,
and they're sitting there, and I walked over. I'm like, "Give me a hug," and she gives me a hug, and then she turns around, and they're all like,
and I'm like,
"What's going like this?"
I'm like, if you want to hug me, you can hug me.
Kelly's like, "Oh."
I'm like, I mean, I don't care if you just come up and hug me, but I'm not gonna like walk over to you and hug you because that's just weird. I'm a shy person. Sometimes.
No, the only two who were doing it were the one with the really long blonde hair.
And beep. Let's censor out their names. Just
we're not gonna put their names in. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm very smart about this.
So
they're not even gonna watch it anyway. They don't watch it on
not.
YouTube.
But anyway, so I was in Europe and
oh, we're going back to the story
actually
now. Hang on, can we finish the other story real quick?
Wait, I want to show them my shoes.
Oh, okay.
I actually got clogs and they have my name on them. You see, I was a child, so I wasn't allowed to get the pointy shoes ones. You can't get the pointy shoe ones if you're a kid. And by the way, you're supposed to wear these. They're made out of all wood. They have a little string. You're supposed to attach them with a little string here when you first buy them. They did my name with fire, and they're actually made out of wood. Here's the thing, though. Where we were staying, their house had stairs, and you're supposed to wear these with socks. Clogs and stairs don't mix. And I was a clumsy child. So let's just say I grabbed onto that railing for dear life.
Was a clumsy child.
I'm a clumsy adult now.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And then to go back to the other story. So we end up going over to the corner to watch one of the groups perform Gaston because they were practicing for the musical we're doing.
They lip sync.
We're standing there, and 3 of them are just staring at her. Like, I mean,
they didn't even like
staring at her.
They couldn't even like, you know, make it like, oh. No, they were just like.
One of them, the one on the end, the one with the really dark hair,
yeah.
was looking at her and going,
I noticed too, by the way. Not only did I notice you staring at me,
but you were shaking your head like,
you were just like, yes, please go on. That breathing though.
And she looks over at me and she signs at me, she goes, she's like,
thank goodness for sign language.
And I looked at her and I'm like, of course they are. You're beautiful. I mean,
and I'm like, thank you. You're beautiful as well.
And I'm like, eh.
And I'm like, eh.
Which is usually how our conversations go.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then she looks over. Alright, so here's how they're sitting. There's the Norwegian with the dark hair, the German, and then the Swede. That sounds like the beginning to a really bad joke. And this.
So a Norwegian, a German, and a Swedish guy all walk in a musical theater and stare at Kelly.
No.
Not a joke, just my life.
The Norwegian, the German, and the Swede were all staring at the hot Hispanic chick.
No. I just felt like, I stayed there because they were doing one of my second favorite Disney movies. Because my first one is obviously, what's my favorite Disney movie, huh?
Little Mermaid.
Yes. I actually had red hair twice. And for the first military ball, I had red hair, a blue dress, and I felt like the Little Mermaid, and I was happy. I didn't have a date, but I still look good.
But
I think I look good.
So
we're just burn. They didn't notice, but I did.
So we're sitting there talking about it, and she's like, "So what's the blonde one's name again?" I'm like, "That's just a human being. That's the person." And I told her his name, and she goes, "Oh, so that's the cute blonde one."
I said adorable, and they are cute and adorable. Foreigners are just adorable.
And then she looks at me, and then she goes, "So which one of them is the one you had a giant crush on throughout the beginning of the year?"
And I might have said that a little loudly. I'm like, "Oh, so which one's the one you liked?"
I'm like, "Could you?"
The entire row in front of us is just like, and I'm like,
I just looked at her like.
Luckily, they didn't notice because they were already staring.
And I looked over at her.
If you guys are watching this, thank you, by the way.
Yes, we know she's beautiful. She's even prettier in person, by the way.
By the way, my hair is a mess. I have no makeup on besides lipstick, and I have glasses, but I usually look better, I promise.
I like the fact that she still looks better than me, even with all of that.
You don't let me do your makeup. You're like, what is this mysterious
Because I'm a
thing?
tomboy. I don't do makeup.
Cállate. Te voy a poner maquillaje porque te voy a poner maquillaje, ¿ok? Para de ignorarme, yo estoy aquí. Para de mirar la cámara, no está aquí. Focus. If you didn't know, I actually am very fluent in Spanish.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell already.
Oble. I'm not Mexican. I feel like that was racist. I'm
sorry.
Oh
my god. Okay, but no, this gets better. And so I pointed him out.
I'm Puerto Rican, by the way, in case y'all are wondering.
So I look at him, and I look over and I'm like, it's that one in the middle.
No, jump.
So,
do you know how to dog?
The Norwegian, the German, and the Swede, and I'm like, it's the one in the middle. And she's like, oh, okay, he's kind of cute. I'm like, yeah, now you see why I liked him. Except they're all kind of jerks, so.
Well, yeah, but whatever.
But they're hot, and they're leaving soon, so what does it matter?
That's pretty much the Loki scenario. Loki literally just destroyed all of Manhattan, but have you seen his face? I watched the Thor movies for Loki. Just.
The only reason I deal with the foreigners is the fact that they're hot. They're not nice people.
That's terrible. They're probably nice.
You've heard stories, right?
Yeah, they probably sacrifice kittens in the backyard. But it's fine because I hate cats. I'm Just kidding, mostly.
But no, it's brilliant because then I watched.
Hold on, I kind of want to be in the shot. Okay.
Something.
Look at my shirt. I have a gremlin shirt. It's Gizmo.
Something she doesn't know is I walked up to the Swede that she said was cute, and I looked at him like, so you know my friend Kelly? He's like, yeah. I said, she thinks you're cute.
Thanks.
And he's just like, oh, okay, tell her I said thank you.
When I say cute, it's not that I want to date you.
No,
It's
it just means you have a nice
I think
face.
you're adorable. Like, I just want to poke you.
It means you have a nice face.
Nah, it pretty much just means, oh, you're so cute. It's not like, hey, you're cute. It's like, oh, little foreign boys.
This is why I love her.
I love you too. You're beautiful.
She's learning sign language slowly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I figured I would let y'all in on that lovely little story
Yeah.
of what happened yesterday. Because I was going to tell you guys the story yesterday, but I could not do it without her here. Because you had to hear her point of view from it. It was beautiful.
I think they forgot how to blink.
She was standing in the room for 20 minutes.
They forgot how to blink.
They were literally staring at her the entire time.
By the way, if you guys should take our advice. If you're gonna stare at a girl, make sure you, one, look away sometimes, don't nod your head, and learn to blink.
Like, you can tell the Norwegian was, like, checking you out.
He was like... He was, like, moving his head, like, trying to get different angles on the ground. Fight me.
I like the fact that they won't ever stare at me because I'm, like, not
You're
appealing at all.
intimidating.
I'm not appealing.
If they stare at you, you'll be like, what, you want to fight? Huh, 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 huh. Slytherin.
Yeah, by the way, I'm a
Is
Slytherin.
exactly how it would go.
I'm a Slytherin. This is
By the way, in the
Ravenclaw.
comments, you should... Get out of your own video. Get out of your own video.
You are a
Look, a
Ravenclaw.
ghost.
You are
I
a
wonder how many
Ravenclaw.
people, like, turned around and were like, oh my god, look, there was no ghost. There was just... There wasn't even a scroll. It was just... Boop.
Anyway, in the comments, you should.
I was gonna say, try to guess my Hogwarts house, but somebody ruined that.
Or
Try to guess the house I was almost placed in. Like my hybrid house.
try to guess my hybrid house, too. That should be entertaining.
Or is this the same?
It is the same.
It is the same.
Jesus Christ. Well, we just gave... Bloody hell.
So, we have more videos together coming up.
Yes, I am going to begin posting again. I'm so sorry for the absence, but
Yeah.
life hit me like a freight train.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, well, obviously they know you sing.
She sings too.
Yeah. And the cool part about it is, well, I think we sound great together, is the fact that your voice type is...
I'm a soprano,
I'm an alto.
so we sound amazing.
Yeah.
Should we give them a quick demonstration before we leave?
What do you want to sing?
We'll be right back. You ready?
Yeah.
Go and fix your makeup, girl. It's just a breakup running. Hide your crazy and start acting like a lady. 'Cause I raised you better. Gotta keep it together even when you fall apart. This ain't my mama's broken heart. Signing off, y'all. I'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.